Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome to our daily stock market insights. And we are now here for our January 20 episode of our stock market review. Okay, so in this session, we are going to review your favorite stocks. So if you have some requests, go ahead and drop a comment. Okay, hi, Tara and Jado. Good evening. Okay, yes. Okay, you're so lucky. You're the first one, and just let's just give our friends probably 2 minutes to join us. Okay, while I also set up our live in Facebook. So I try my best to do this simultaneously. Okay. Um, stock market insights for January 20, 2020. Okay, there you go. All right. Share. I will also share this to our friends in Instagrams. And so we have many people who will be joining us tonight. But definitely, the first one is ABBA. You can even add some more if you want, so we can prioritize your request. Hi guys, we are live in YouTube. We are now live in YouTube. Join me as we review your favorite stocks. Here. Okay. Right, so ABBA and tech. Okay, good. I wonder if uh, Tara and Jado, can you do me a favor? Probably check out our post in Instagrams if you're also following us in Instagrams. See if you're able to see the link that we've added there. Seems like it's not playing. Interesting. Cards, not that. Okay. Share with view on watch page. Okay, anyway, let's just begin. Let's check out ABBA, and there you go. Just setting up our tools. ABBA here. Okay, so looks like ABBA has bounced from the MA20 line, and this could be a much higher bounce. Okay, thanks for following, Jado. Let me know if you're able to view the link, the YouTube link that we've attached in our Instagrams. Okay, but so far I'd like to say that your ABA here has respected the MA20 line. This one over here at the point 86 area, when it touched that level, you have a successful bounce. So I would have to probably say that looks like this now will create a brand new support at this level. Uh, this one over here could be this level. Okay, you had several opportunities where your price stopped at that level. Also in this area, November 12, this used to be a resistance, and some consolidation that happened around September over here. So this could be a an area of bounce for ABA. See if the price will stay stabilize at that area. Although I would have to say we still have to be extra careful because, um, well, this stock over here, when it climbed, this is a much lower line, but it already manifested. Well, technically, it has already declined with this retracement over here. Okay, so while the stock price was moving upwards, right over here, your RSI, on the other hand, has declined in momentum. So, and that already manifested with this dip from January 10th and stabilized at the area of 0.88. So, I would like to say probably we can observe that area, see if it'll continue to bounce because today's market has given us a good sign when the price level or price hits the MA20 area when and eventually it bounced same day. So that for me is already a good sign that we might be seeing some stabilization. Okay, it doesn't mean that it will go up right away, but it might stabilize and create a much stronger support at the 0.88 level. Now let's continue with tech. Okay, with tech, it continued to move up, and I would have to say, just in case this goes further upwards, the next resistance that it will challenge will be this level over here. So that is the next area of that's the next resistance that it will change. It will test. Although see the big difference in the volume previously last Friday against today's volume, it has reduced by 50%, even though the price level has increased. So that means, the number of people who find this price level attractive is starting to decline, meaning it can even reach as high as 12.43, but I would have to say probably around that area. The moment it touches that, it won't stay long, and you might experience some retracement. Probably like this one we had back in. Why is the mouse unstable? Let me just change it. Okay, so there you have it. I would have to say, just if you are still interested, or your game plan is to follow momentum trade, then I would have to say I suggest you should really monitor the market and use probably a much faster time frame so that you know right away when the sentiment is starting to pull down the price, and you can already exit the trade before they exit and leave you there. Okay, yes, it is working. Thank you. um, yep, Thanks, Tara and Jado. I saw you following me in Instagrams. Yep, we are working Pinoys, and I tried to change that, but it only showed at the at sign just underneath it. So, yep. Thanks for confirming. Next would be tech. Oh yeah, that was tech. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I hope you were able to hear that. In the meantime, let's invite some of our friends in our Facebook page. Let's see. I'm just testing out if this will not give us any technical glitch. Okay, stock market insights for January 20. Okay, okay, so we are now live in both our YouTube page and our YouTube channel and Facebook page. So, welcome, guys, and this is another episode of our daily stock market insights. I know it's a bit late, but yes, it's my commitment to everyone and to myself, of course, that we are going to do this daily habit wherein we exercise our skill set in analyzing data and analyzing charts, I mean. So go ahead, drop a comment, say hi, or just drop your request so that I can review that for you, and together we are going to learn from one another. Okay, yes. Okay, so Tara and Jado, let's check out fruit for you while we wait for the others to submit their requests. Fruit. By the way, how was your trade today, Tara and Jado? Did you monitor the market the entire day? Okay, so I think this is really starting to, show. Actually, this is already a bit high in terms of price, but for those people who may have entered really somewhere here where you have the wick, um, the moment you see any signs, okay, the first time a red candlestick will come out probably tomorrow or in the next few days, please make sure to consider. Okay, so I'm not saying, I'm not imposing that you will, but consider the idea of partially locking in your profit. um, Sell some when you see a sign of weakness, and the sign of weakness would mean at any time a red candlestick comes out and ends within the upper Bollinger Band. That should already be a sign of weakness. Also, pay attention to the volume right over here. When your volume starts to decline, then that would also mean a possible change in direction. And right now, the direction is moving upwards, but if you see a decline in the volume, that would also mean change in direction, meaning it will retrace, it will rest, and let's see if it will continue to go down or it's just a temporary retracement, and then see some more bullish movements in the coming days. Okay, good evening, Roger, from our Facebook page. M wide CHPEEI and nickel. Okay, M wide. Okay. Now, for M wide, I would have to say currently you're at a very healthy level. Reason being is that this is an area of stabilization over here. So, and let us see. Okay. you're still at a very cheap level, and for several days, this looks like a hammer. This looks like a hammer, or yeah, a hammer to me. And people still try to pull the price lower, but for several days, the buyers are dominating, meaning it managed to pull the price much higher, and you have that long wick down there. So, and also look at your RSI. Your RSI is now within the 30ish level, and while your price is stabilizing within the area. So I would have to say, if you want to give it a try, maybe around 14.80. I think there will still be some, tug of war happening right there, but at 14.80 would be a reasonable price to do a test buy. So when I say test buy, partially, okay, partially, maybe if you have a buying power of 100K, um, try 30K first until such time you see some more bullish movements. Then in tranches, add some more volume, and that's how you manage your risk as well. So that just in case your 14.81 area gets broken, it's not that painful to see your port. The next one would be CHP. For CHP, okay. Well, interesting, because you know why? This stock over here, the first hint is that we are at the oversold area. We're running, or we're currently moving within the 20 area in your RSI. And this right here, last Friday, was in fact a an engulfing candle, engulfing Thursday's candlestick, meaning we're much higher now. Even though right now it's a red, but we're a little bit higher than in terms of when it started here. So we're slightly higher in terms of the body of the candlestick compared to Friday's body over here. And I'd have to say it might give you a chance around 1.56. We can create that as a possible area of support. So just in case, this stock will stabilize first within the area. That's actually what I see at the moment. It might happen that way. It will move sideways first before you will see some momentum picking up. Okay, 1.56 level. Next would be EEI. All right. So how's our... Wow. Well, Tara said, thank you, Miss JD. I've been trading part-time for now while studying stock market. Yep, very good. What's important is you also apply your learning in the real port. While it's true that when you practice in the virtual portfolio, it's really good for beginners, but at a certain point, you have to test the waters. You have to trade using real money, of course, considering the amount you start with, because the emotion, it's really, when you are in the stock market, it's a battle within yourself. You're trying to conquer the emotions, that various or mixed emotions that you are um, facing whenever you're trading. And you will not achieve that if you are only going to trade using a virtual portfolio or a virtual account forever. You have to try it out in the real environment. So, yep, even with part time trading, at least you are taking action. Okay? There's progress in your skill building. Next would be EEI. So for EEI, let us see here. Okay. So this is progress, but really, really a minimal progress. Although we're now slightly higher, so I would have to say, I'm a bit bullish for EEI. since we now have entered your 31 level in your uh, RSI, and this is slightly higher than your, you know, January 16 and January 17 candlesticks. But probably people have not noticed it yet. So maybe if you want to play conservative, just let's see if there's another green candlestick. But for those who are position traders, I I think this is already a good area to try out. And take note when you are a position trader, because I think this is actually already a bounce right over here. See this? That part over here? Yeah, and this one too. God, my circles, my drawings are weird. But do you see this line over here, March 13, for 3 consecutive days, and also May 16? So those are almost at the same area. And just last Thursday and Friday, the price has bounced at that level as well. So that is why we're treating that area as a support. So what I feel that the next possible movement for this stock is upward, bullish movements. Okay, the next is nickel, still from Roger. Okay, nickel is currently at the resistance area over here. Yep, you're sitting right at the resistance. There you have it. Okay, so we might see some retracements happening or a correction happening. Let's see in your RSI. Just almost of the same level, but I'm basing it at the formation or the pattern of your candlestick right now. So we might see another red day, but looks like this stock still respects your MA20 line. Use this blue line over here is the MA20 line. So it might go back to that level again. So now if you are a believer of the fundamentals of nickel, so this could be your opportunity to enter once again. But wait till you see a confirmation right at the MA20 line, meaning you see a green candlestick sitting right at the MA20 line before you enter. Okay, but for now, this might continue to drop a little bit. FLI and GT cap. Okay. FLI is also just, doing sideways, but slowly, very, very minimal increase in price level. We're a little bit higher now. If you're going to, if you're to draw a trend line there, it's a little higher than before. But still, I feel that this stock will continue to give you a chance at the MA20 level. Reason being is that, well, if you're to plot it, this area over here from, for several weeks in December, this acted as a resistance. Now we're moving right above that line, so it might stabilize first within that level of 1.52, and before it continues to go up. Overall, check that out. Okay, you are at a very reasonable price at the moment. Now, your assignment is, of course, check out the fundamentals, check out their financials, and of course, their future projects. Go visit PSE Edge. You will see all the updates there. Or if you want, you can also check out the news section of Instagrams. So when you are on a stock, for instance in FLI, all you have to do is click news, and then you will see all the news related to this particular stock, so you can be updated right away. The next is GT Cap. Okay, guys. So for if this is your first time to watch our video, um, I just have one request, and this is your way of supporting us, our page and our channel. Please do subscribe in our YouTube channel, and then follow us in our Facebook page. Okay, so looking forward to grow this network. This is yeah, no hyping in this stock market insights. I do not recommend any stock right here. I'm just purely looking at the charts and sharing my insights. Okay, so what do we have here for GT Cap? GT Cap, I feel that the sentiment is downward, but I don't think that it will go any deeper. If it will fluctuate, or if it will dip further, the farthest it will revisit. Okay, the farthest for me is around the 740 level, but it might not even reach that low because your RSI is already giving you advanced signals. So my 2 cents here is that it might continue to dip. Okay, it might continue to dip, but not that far anymore. So price level could be anywhere between 780 to as low as 740.94. So it will just play around that area. But this, for me, I feel that this is a strong support right over here. So when it does that, that becomes double bottom. And yeah, normally it respects that area and then it bounces. Okay, another strong um, validation that we see right here is this being a previous resistance as well. So the first time it did that, it respected it. See that when it touched that level, same price level, then you had a significant increase in price. It bounced straight away. So we're looking forward for that thing to happen again as it touches the 740.94 level. Okay, so that's the lowest. Next would be hi Rose. Rose is very flexible. Sometimes she is joining me in my YouTube page, a YouTube channel, and right here as well. So thank you for always supporting our live stream, Rose. So yep, you can support both of our network. Okay, let's go and check out JFC. JFC. JFC right here. Okay. So interesting. I feel that JFC will continue to give you a chance at a much lower price. See this? Um, Currently, we're moving right below the MA20 level. And so far, the MA20 line, which is the blue line over here, is acting as a resistance. And we ended with a red candlestick today. So that means face or there's a big chance that we'll have some more movements moving downwards. So if you are about to buy because you feel that this is already cheap, mind you guys, hold on to your buying power because you might be able to get this at a much cheaper price. Probably it'll test the 201 level once again and move up, but still cannot tell because overall I see that it will go down, but really cannot tell if it will stop right at that area. But that will definitely be the first area that it will challenge. Okay, let me just mark that for visibility. Okay, reason why I plotted it there is that back in this, back in January 16th or on January 16th and 17th, price hit that area almost at the same level, and then it also created a stabilization right last November and right over here as well in December. So That could play a very significant area to monitor and watch out. Next would be Meg. Okay, Meg. Wow, interesting formation over here for Meg. Well, you have a support currently in this area. Okay, 4.23, and true enough, it sustained that and very promising lift in the price over here. That's a 2.79% increase in one day. And being here in the Philippine market, 2.79% is already, a significant price, significant increase in the price in just one day. So overall, where are we standing? We're at a very cheap level. So if you know that Mega World is a good company, consider accumulating volume. Okay, 4.23 area. And yeah, well, I'd like to greet first Wiki. MJ is my friend, and thanks for joining and watching us. Roger, thanks a lot, ma'am. Robert, thank you, ma'am. You're welcome as well. And yeah, let me continue with uh, Meg. So that's it for Meg. AXLM. AXLM. You know what? This is really showing us some positive signs. We are now moving above the MA20 level, and at one point, even it reached the higher or the upper Bollinger Band, and it is now retracing. I'd have to say between the previous jump, okay, before the previous price last January 6, no, yeah, 6, um, between that day and this day, I'd prefer entering in this day, because with us now being at the higher low, chances are you will also have a higher high. So if you enter, right, let's say at the 2.80 level, 2.80 level, then next possible movement would be right up here, a little higher, and it will also retrace, probably stop at the 3.13 and then create a brand new wave again. Okay, see that? You might have something like that because your previous resistance here will create again another support. So if you can also do a diagonal line over here, you can even do that from this point to this point, and then create another line from this point to that point. So it might follow that direction. Okay, because we are now moving above the MA20 level, so I feel that most of the action will happen above that line. So really good catch over there. I Okay, so all home. What? What's the stock name of all home? It's not accepting it. I forgot. Stock. Okay. Why is this not showing? Okay, there. It's home. Just correct me if I'm wrong, guys. All home has home as the name, right? Anyway, so overall, this is just like sideways in big dips. So if I am to plot it, we're currently still outside of the lower Bollinger Band. Now, if the price touches this level once again, okay, 1130, I feel that it will first stabilize within the area, but I don't think that it will go any deeper than that because your RSI is already giving us some bullish signals right over here. So that's already a bullish divergence. So just in case the price touches the 1130 area, once again, I would have to say really closely monitor this or put this in your watch list, as I feel that it won't be, I don't know, it won't go any deeper than that. It will just stabilize within the area, probably overshoot to the downside, and then just quickly recover from it because your RSI is already giving us some patterns. We just need more foreign buying to happen. It's starting to manifest now because probably they find this already an attractive price. That's why when it touched the 1130, there's already a slight bounce happening right there. So it ended at 1134. Okay. We also have requests from our there you go. Yeah, MNB777. I hope you were able to hear that. We just reviewed home because some of our friends in our Facebook page is also requesting for it. Now, Tara said, "Thank you, Miss JD. You've been trading." Okay, I read that. Good. Miss JD, thank you po sa pagtulong sa aming mga newbie. Big help po. You're always welcome. I hope you can also show your support by sharing this to your groups, trading groups, walls, and subscribe to our channel and our Facebook page. We are Invest in the Stock Market in Facebook as well. So let me go ahead and jump into ISM. This is your request, Dawn. ISM. Okay. ISM is still stabilizing. Probably it will still give us a chance right at the 3.71 level, but it's slightly higher than the previous candlestick. So let's monitor. I really hope that this will continue to give us some higher highs and higher lows. When you have that, then chances are we'll start moving above, and next moves would most likely be a bull run right there. Your RSI, I mean your foreign buying is already present here, and still at a healthy level for your RSI. Actually, we're sitting right at the 50 mark. So yes, it will just do sideways first before it continues to go up. Now, if you really want to play safe, 3.74 probably would be a good area to monitor and see if 3.73 to 3.74 a good area to check out. So probably do some test buys, but overall, if it dips lower than that, then the farthest probably would be your MA20 line, especially because we're starting to move above the MA20 level, so it will just wiggle within that area from your MA20 to your upper Bollinger Band. So that's your wiggle room right there. And yep, and that's for ISM. Let's continue. By the way, guys, as a best practice, I'd like us to continue watching the video, whatever video we have this evening. Go ahead and watch it again when the market closes. See if our insights right now are accurate. And those that are correct and are making sense, go ahead and apply it in your future trades. That's how I learned myself. I always go back to my previous videos. Okay, so next would be, well, did we talk about FNI? Okay, it's a different thing. So let's check out FNI first. FNI is not looking really good, but I don't think it'll be Now, I feel that wherever it is at right now could probably create some stabilization within that range. Reason for that is um, first, this area, of course, it was touched multiple times, created a support in that area. Another one here, and then if you screen some more to the left, it's stopped right there. Resistance here. Yeah, another resistance here. So that's the nearest. Now, if you go further down, of course, you will see another set of possible area of bounce right there. So, so that's how we screen our next possible support. Now, if that gets broken, then it might challenge your 1.49 level again. Okay, so these are the key areas to watch out for. But I feel that yes, you're very, very close to the first area of support that we can see right off the bat. And let's check out fruit. I think I checked out fruit, but allow me to show that once again. Okay, so I said that fruit, if you are really interested, this is already a game of the more advanced or the more proficient traders, because this is already a FOMO level. So if you're very new and you still would like to get in here, be extra careful. Use a faster time frame, and the moment you see a red candlestick come out, chances are it will retrace. Okay, you don't have to wait for the entire day, because right here the story is going to look different when you see a much faster time frame. In a much faster time frame, there's a lot of noise. Every, let's say, 15 minutes, so every candlestick is worth 15 minutes. So let's say you entered right here at the 1.48 because it did a gap up. The moment you saw first profit taking area could be here, right? Or it could be here. So these red lines, some are, they want to play safe. The next red candlestick they saw was this one, and probably they could have already taken profit, but that's already a profit. Now, for the other people, they know they follow some more indicators. They use Elliott wave, those things. That's why they managed to catch another set of wave to the upside. But I'm not teaching that here because I just want to make sure our indicators are simple. So far, this indicator is working for me. That's why I'm just using this always in our live sessions. But just let me know. Comment down below if you want to learn other indicators as well. And if you have a specific request, I can probably allot one of the weekends to talk about it. Next would be DMC. Okay, what happened here? Oh, 15-minute sudden jump right there. So I feel that it might continue to go up. Let's see. Okay. This could be a bounce, right? At the MA20 level, although it's slightly lower than the MA20 line, but this candlestick looks like a hammer to me. If this comes out near a support area, that would mean we might have a bounce to happen. Could be tomorrow, could be the next days, but it also supported the idea of this being a possible support right over here, November 25th, December 2, and then created a resistance in the first week of December, and then multiple times in January, first week. This price level was hit multiple times, and then there is a bounce that's happening. So this could be an area of bounce as well. 6.29 level. Okay, so Palmer, I hope you were able to hear our insights for home. Just let me know if you were not able to catch it. I can repeat it, probably, but we're really close to the top of the hour, and I think we guys also need to have some beauty sleep. Okay, but so far, let's continue. Sun and Tech for Brian and MR. Hi, Lawrence. Lorenzo. Okay, there you go. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page. I always keep on mixing the terms. YouTube channel, and Facebook page. Okay, next, let's see what's good about. Oh, Sun. Is this an all-time high for Sun? You know what's interesting when they said that when a price reaches an all-time high, it might create a brand new. It will create a brand new wave. So I feel that you know, but honestly, my take on this, and this is just me being me, and I know my profile. This is already a FOMO level, guys. So it might continue to move up. Okay, might continue to move up, but I don't know how high it can take. Your volume is also increasing a little bit, but not very significant yet. So I hope you guys were able to really enter, at the very near the MA20 line. See what I mentioned before? When your Bollinger Band is giving you a constricted. Oh, what is wrong with my mouse? This area over here is a constricted Bollinger Band. It also manifested again right here, around January 6th. Okay, when it started to trigger, actually, this area over here, like 1.32 level, that was already a very good area to do test buys and add, because most of the action is starting to, it was starting to push the ceiling higher by touching the upper Bollinger Band for 2 consecutive days. So that was already a sign. So uh, if you still, if you have not entered and still would like to enter, I still suggest to closely monitor, because for me this is already a bit high, although this could be an all-time high, and they said that there's really a good sign when a stock price reaches an all-time high. Yeah, looks like this is an all-time high. Let's see. I'm moving at the 3 months per candlestick. Oh no, not really. At one point, it even reached a price so high. What? Okay, wow. I wonder. I hope you guys were not. So this is. Sorry, I hate to break the news, but this is really not a good story to tell here, because the moment you see this thin line over here, that would mean someone must have entered here, entered around 100 level, and then all of a sudden landslide happened, and people were taking, they were taking profit, and it's just, stock market is just transferring the money from one person to the other. So if some people are winning, definitely at one point here they bought it from someone, meaning someone, they yeah someone bought, I mean, someone sold at that level and someone bought it at that price. And I hope they were able to cut their losses really early. Okay. Thanks, Miss JD. You're welcome, Palmer. So I stand corrected. It's not an all time high after all. Um, okay, so I think that is it. We're really close to the top of the hour, and I feel like yeah, I think I was able to review your stocks for those people who have not, joined us this evening. I'm posting this in Instagrams, and yeah, go ahead and uh, visit our YouTube and our Facebook page. They're all recorded. Okay. Thank you for now, and have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now. Okay, so we still have how many? Okay, we still have seven people in our YouTube. So I hope you guys were able to drop your comments and drop your requests. Otherwise, feel free to comment down below and let us know if you want us to review for you. I might be able to do that tomorrow, but go ahead and once I end this live session, you can still click the video and watch from the beginning, see our insights. All right. Also, don't forget to watch our video from last weekend. So that video compare our insights to how the market ended today and see which ones are correct and just follow the best practices. All right. In the meantime, I'd like to greet everybody good night and you all take care. Bye bye for now.